You're annoyed with me already. I know it. I know there are a lot of criteria we just just threw at you. But one more thing about ventricular hypertrophies before you completely shut down and sign off on me. I have to circle back and talk about bundle branch blocks again. Because bundle branch blocks make for funky, weird looking 12 lead EKGs. Bundle branch blocks create these weird, aberrant patterns and really change our view. So we're looking through a window and we think we see something, but maybe we don't quite see that something. We're not seeing the thing that we think we're seeing with bundle branch blocks. Because of that, because of these really weird, funky, aberrantly conducted complexes, if you have a left bundle branch block, and that's why we started with blocks and not started with hypertrophies. So we're going to look for blocks before we look for hypertrophy. If you have a left bundle branch block, we cannot diagnose left ventricular hypertrophy or right ventricular hypertrophy from the 12 lead itself. Because the true sizes, the amplitudes of these complexes, we can't calculate that because it's not the true complex because it's this aberrant conduction because of the left bundle branch block. Now, does your patient have a left bundle branch block and LVH? Yeah, maybe, probably. We just can't diagnose it directly from the 12 lead. They need an echo. We need to look directly at the heart itself to diagnose LVH. So, just going from the 12 lead itself, if they have a left bundle branch block, we cannot diagnose, we cannot call left ventricular hypertrophy or right ventricular hypertrophy. If your patient has a right bundle branch block, you can actually still diagnose, still call left ventricular hypertrophy, but we can't diagnose right ventricular hypertrophy. So, left bundle branch block, we cannot call either ventricular hypertrophy, but with a right bundle branch block, still can't call right ventricular hypertrophy, but we can diagnose and call left ventricular hypertrophy. And that's because we have left ventricular dominance, so we still have a good view on the left ventricle, even in the presence of a right bundle branch block. So to sum this up, we look at our bundle branch blocks first before we dive into ventricular hypertrophy, and that's because in a right bundle branch block, we can call LVH, left ventricular hypertrophy, but we can't call RVH. We have to do an echo. They might have both, but we just have to do something else. With a left bundle branch block, we can't call anything. No hypertrophies, no ventricular hypertrophy. So LVH and RVH in the presence of left bundle branch block can only be diagnosed with an echo or other imaging. We can't just call it on the 12 lead. We can't print out a 12 lead and go, yep, you've got a left bundle branch block and left ventricular hypertrophy. Nope. We're going to call left bundle branch block and just leave it at that. We're not going to diagnose. We're not going to call LVH or RVH.